Okay, we are back. And the Confederate players decided to go for the Longstreet shit. And the reason being, if I can get you a better look here, it gives Longstreet a +1 die roll modifier on all of Longstreet's wing units when it comes to movement. So it's kind of a little movement bonus. I guess Longstreet represents Longstreet's personal direction. You can see here on the board, it's mostly Longstreet's units. Now I have to roll a 1 to get them to activate, so there's a 1 out of 6 chance that it's going to happen, but it's worth the chance to try to get all my forces up there before the Union can get there. So I'm going to go ahead and take a chance here, and this will be a roll for Longstreet's activation. Looking for that 1 die roll. Got a 5. Well, that don't work then. And we go ahead and draw chits normally. Alright. So, first chit drawn in the evening. Next turn's a night turn, so that involves all kinds of different options. Okay, we go ahead and see who's up, and it is the U.S. Union player. The first one to move will be King. All right, old King's forces coming on up. Oh, King, the 1. All right. You can see there, King will be moving 4 hexes. King's forces. All set to go. We'll be back. Alright, we're back. And, the King's forces, really didn't go that far. They can only go 1 hex per time anyway, but this old narrow ass stone bridge bogged them down. Everybody had to pay an extra movement point to cross it, so that's why King's forces didn't get too far. Alright, going for the next draw. And it will be Union forces again, and it will be Kearney. Alright, Kearney's down here getting ready to roll. See if anybody get going. Kearney does. Kearney's on it. With a 5, he can move 6 movement factors. So there's Kearney's movement. Kearney's, where is Kearney? Oh, Kearney's back here. Kearney's in zones of control. Kearney's down to his last step. Kearney needs to get out of there. I don't want to lose no more factors. These guys are on the run anyway. Although there's 1 unit there. He's on the victory point hex. Alright, well. Kearney. Let's just go ahead and take these markers off this unit here. Oh, Kearney. Both of them are good to go. And I'm going to pull this one back. One. He has to go again. I'll go look at this. This is a retreat compass, though, but still. Never mind. Never mind. He can do whatever he wants. Alright. But he can't enter another zone of control, so whatever he does, he can't get next to a unit. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, that's all far he can go. Are they in the same? No, they're different. He's in the 2nd corps, and he's in the. Was he in the 2nd corps? 3rd corps. How do we want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all Kearney can do. Oh, this one. I'm going to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, let's keep him on the road. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's where Kearney's going to move to. Get these guys off of here. I move this one back, but no, my luck. It'd be a Ewell chit draw next. And I lose my victory point hex, which I'm very much holding on to it now anyway, so we're going to have to see what we can do about shoring up that little spot. Alright, we're there with Kearney. One heading down the road. Another one coming behind if we can. Now, if there's some way to get replacements for these guys, we'll have to do that in a night turn. See what happens with that. I think the procedure was you delay a unit coming on or something. I don't know. Well, look. That's Kearney. Alright. Oops. Next chip pull from the Battle Bull Run Command Cup. Alright. Confederates get their turn. And as the day progresses, Light's forces are the first one to get the move. He's down to his last unit. Light's taking some casualties. And this guy's got a step loss. I think he's just going to be... we'll see what we can do with him. Oh. Light's forces. No, we don't want to waste a Steward or anything on Light. So, won't be no Steward activations. Or rather, a Jackson activation. So, we'll go ahead and roll for his movement. My room keeps on hitting these things since I'm over here hitting these, straightening out these counters. Alright. Light gets a 6, so he can get going. Oh, Light can be a Lightfoot. 6 equals 10 movement factors. So Light wants to get going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he could stop the road there. Light, we got a new mission for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he can move more, or does he want to stay there? He's already, his units are already all badly beat up. If he stays there, he's likely to get hammered. But he can sure slow down some Union forces. Oh, what would you do in real life? What would you tell Light to do? Torn up. Probably gonna get captured. Boy. You're staying there, Light. Service of your country. Sorry. That's it. He's in there. Alright, that's it for him. We shall pick another. Pick another. Orders are orders. Alright. And it is 2nd Corps. Alright, 2nd Corps is going to roll for their movement. 2. You don't want to go nowhere. Alright, 2nd Corps means 4 hexes. 4 movement allowances. Who's that 2nd Corps? Is that Williams? Oh, it's Williams's. Alright, well, we'll have to do it this way. This one down here, this wayward guy's out of command as always. And this one here is in command. But they can only move 4. So we'll be right back. That's about it. We had old Williams who was heading north to heading west to where the action is. And this brigade up here, well, he got himself a little ambush along the road there. The scouts are telling him that one brigade to try to get in their way is just right there waiting for them, so it stopped their movement. Pretty well did their duty, what they're supposed to do. Whether they survive it or not, we'll see. They got a nice little tactical efficiency rating, so it might help them out in whatever combat's coming up. That's Light. So, or rather, there's Williams. There's 2 units. All right, let's go over here. Next Union again. 9th Corps. Alright. 9th Corps. Is that 9th Corps or is that 11th Corps? I think the I before it. 6th Corps. Yeah, it's before it's the 9th. Okay. 9th Corps. Oh, what am I doing here? Rolling for 9th. Oh, way to go, 9th. 9th will be moving. 6th. Where are they at on the board here? Oh, okay. It's the old Slocums. You have anybody coming on yet? No, it's next turn. Alright. Throw in combat formation. We'll move them on down the road. Luckily, they don't get bogged by that Confederate unit, so that's good. And they can move. They can move 8 hexes, so let's get it going. Let's get on up there, boys. We'll be right back. Alright, that's 9th Corps movement. They're going to sit there along the road. Can't really go too far with that big movement allowance, but because everybody's starting to get clogged. But they were able to bypass the old zone of control, which helps, and they won't participate in the attack. They got an urgent appointment elsewhere. Alright, that takes it for them. I think I'm doing everything right. No special command markers and no combat yet for the Union player, so let's go ahead and draw us another marker. And more than likely, it'll be a Confederate because we've drawn a lot of Union markers. Yeah, okay, the odds are predictable now. Hood. Oh, shoot. Alright, do I want to move Hood? Or do I want to use a Stuart wing? Or Jackson's wing, rather. Okay, Hood's with Longstreet, so I can't use the Jackson wing. I can activate Stuart with somebody, though, in Jackson's wing, so I'm just going to... Hood's men are mostly revolved around Centerville. So I'll go ahead and roll for Longstreet's men over in Centerville, huh? They're the only ones holding it. Everybody else is gone. I think they want to get going, too. Oh, one unit's trapped there, though. Old Ewell. Oh, wait, that's Ewell. That's... Who is that? That's yours, Hood. Hood, where you at, Hood? Oh, okay, here we go. Hood's there. Alright, we're there. Hood is a member of Longstreet. So I can't do Longstreet, we just roll for him. And he don't qualify for Jackson's wing, so we'll roll for him, but I think Hood's just got to stay put. Oh. 1. It's a stay put die roll if I've ever seen one. Yeah, he's just going to hang on to that. I think unless he wants to move around and engage and push back. There's a lot of people coming. Defensive positions, though. Defensive positions. They won't even get a chance to get to that freaking hex. Alright, we're going to move. Be right back. Alright, we are back with Hood's movement. And they moved off of their victory point hex down here. Now, there's a bunch of terrain that's going to figure into this fight coming up. But, I don't even know what that goofy thing is. That is a sunken road hex side. Railroad embankment hex side. So, sunken road, railroad embankment, regular road, woods, slopes, all kinds of stuff. Well, God, there was so much of it, they couldn't get here. And this is where I wanted them. All I had was 4 movement points, but they couldn't make it here. Put my strongest unit right here. Another one on this flank. Zones of control protecting the road. If I can, I'll move more forces up here, maybe. But the lines are forming. Getting some kind of line there. So that's Hood's movement. We're going for another activation chant. We had to Hood. I wonder if Stuart should have been activated with him. Oh, too late now. Oh, maybe not. Confederate player. Kemper's got some good forces here. Alright, Kemper's got all kinds of forces. I can see here that Kemper's going to need himself a command range marker, so let's roll for Kemper first. Kemper's roll is a 1. Kemper didn't do nothing. That die just went straight on through. Alright, Kemper will get a 4 because of the goofy dice tower. Alright, Kemper's activations are like this. Command formation, command formation, command formation. And no matter how we do it, it's a little straggler that's just getting on the battlefield. We'll have to remember he can use reinforcement movement on the roads, but I don't know how far that'll get him. Alright, that's what we're looking at. show you what goes on. Be back. We're back. An old Kemper's division just moved on up here into the defensive formations. Another one's on its way. Kind of, you can see the line forming here. Let me get these guys all unblocked and I'll show you the line. It looks like the Confederate line is forming right along here, up there along that Stony Ridge. Now my defenses are for Stuart's cavalry. Down here we got old Fitz Lee's brigade, Stuart's cavalry. And over here we got Robinson's brigade. Over here behind them, up on the hill, we got Kemper's division with Evans' brigade. Next to Evans on his right is Jenkins, his brigade up on the hill. Then we got old Teleferro himself with Starkey underneath him. Those two are up right there just on the edge of this hill. You can see this hill right there. So they're taking up defensive positions. Now, these guys I wanted to get together, but they didn't have enough movement points. But right there's the old Texans, and that's Hood's division. This brigade up here is Law's brigade. So that's who's there. Them are the players. We'll be back with another chit draw. This is a little picture of the defense I got there with the cavalry, Stuart's cavalry, and everybody along the hill waiting for the unit attack and a victory point there on top of Stony Ridge. Alright, we'll be back with another chit draw. Let me straighten everything up and we'll be right back. Hey, I want to make another note about this Stuart cavalry. I don't want them to stay there. I want to try to pull them out as soon as possible. That's not a good spot for cavalry. I think a good spot for cavalry, especially with their movements and the fact that they can't engage infantry, is in the back here or behind some of these units to prevent them from retreating, making them suffer an elimination instead. So just to make a note of it, even though they're there, they're not really, they have to be drawn. So as a matter of fact, I might even invoke the old Stuart cavalry chit right now. I don't want to. I guess before any more chits get pulled, I need to get Stuart's cavalry out of there. So let's go ahead and we're going to use the Stuart cavalry along with Kemper's movement. And Stuart's cavalry will be activated. And we're going to go ahead and pull these guys on out. Get them behind the line someplace. Let me find out what the best uses of Stuart's cavalry will be. And we'll be right back. Also keep it in mind, within 6 hexes, if they need a artillery piece. So you might want to keep your cavalry close to the fighting. We'll be back. Alright, like I said, Stuart's cavalry has been activated along with Kemper's units. And there's a result of the movement. All the cavalry units can get going pretty good. They took this route here, they were here, all the way down onto the road and zoomed on down. Now the thing of it is, I don't want to get them too bogged down in these hills and these slopes. They gotta find some clear terrain. They can't go through woods or prohibited, so hope I'm taking a long way around the barn to cut some of these guys off. But these units are available to lend artillery support within 6 hexes of many of these guys there, so the Stuart artillery is available. Well, that's what it looks like. Another chip pull time. I'm going to take a little break here. Just take a little break, look at the board. I just like looking at the board and thinking up strategies and stuff. It's one good thing about not having an opponent here. And I'm a strong proponent of, if I had an opponent here, having some kind of a timer. I always like that little option of the game because you don't have forever. I mean, that's one thing about that play by email and everything. You really slow time down, and commanders didn't have that long to think about it. They didn't have 2 or 3 days to think about a move. So I think if I was playing a live play, if you want to get things going, make things a little bit more realistic, give them about a 2 or 3 minute window to make their moves. So well, just a thought, just venting. We'll be back. Back again. Another thing to think about for this Confederate player is combat. So before the Union player makes his move, Confederate players going to look at some combats here. See if it's better to be on the offensive. Best defense is a good offense, right? Old General Patton. So let's see what goes on here. We'll be back.